could we please have the candidates and agents for the mayoral election to anybody PJ guests, please, as the remaining candidates and agents for the mayoral election, please come forward to us over by the PJ guests. Thank you.
Did somebody say go on? Okay. Thank you so much. Election of the Mayor of Hackney on Thursday, the 7th of May 2026. I, Dawn Carter MacDonald, Returning Officer for the election of the Mayor of Hackney, declare that the number of votes recorded for each candidate was as follows. Vahid Al-Massi, Reform UK, 4,013 votes. Zoë Garbett, Green Party, 35,720 votes. Tariq, if I could please continue. Tariq Gregg, the Conservative Party candidate, 6,345 votes. Eva Steinhardt, Liberal Democrats, 2,731 votes. Caroline Woodley, Labour and Cooperative Party, 26,865 votes. If I could continue, please. Excuse me, if I could continue. Excuse me, please. Can I continue? Hello? Excuse me, can I continue? The total number of votes cast across Hackney was 76,187. The turnout was 40.98%, and the total number of ballot papers rejected was 513. I do hereby declare that Zoë Garbett is duly elected as the Mayor of Hackney. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we will now be calling the candidates and also the elected mayor to give their acceptance and also other speeches. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to start by saying thank you to everyone who made this election run so smoothly. Thanks to Bruce and his team and Dawn for all your leadership. Today we start the fight back. In this election, over and over, people kept telling me that they felt let down. People kept saying it's hard for me and it's hard for us. Council services are failing those who need them most, and people are struggling to make ends meet. To everyone who voted for me, I truly thank you for putting your trust in me today. I've always stood up against injustice. For over a decade in the NHS, being a councillor in Dalston to sitting on the London Assembly, all the work I've ever done has been to change the system and services that let people down, harm people and widen inequality. Our borough is home to over 250,000 people. So many people are being failed by the government and the systems, whether it's parents, migrants, trans people, disabled people and young people. The list goes on and on. Across London and the country, people have made it clear that they are desperate for an alternative to this failing Labour government. It's not old politics parties versus new parties. This is about a system of fear versus a movement of hope. Hackney voters have said loud and clear that they are sick of politicians putting profit before our planet and for supporting genocide and letting down so many people who are struggling. From our Latin American community events to walking down our streets to the estate that I live on, I've been in so many beautiful spaces throughout this campaign that show that Hackney rejects hate and division. Hackney has a history of solidarity between the beautiful mixes of people and communities making Hackney our home. Here, people's worries about immigration are worries about their neighbours being exploited and mistreated. But Hackney deserves better. I don't want to tweak around the edges. I'm going to change the system. That's why you've elected me to lead the fight back here in Hackney. This campaign has never just been about the Green Party. Countless people, movements, organisations, parties and communities have come together to make this change possible. Thank you to the whole team of candidates, volunteers, staff who have helped build this victory. Because this administration just isn't about Hackney Town Hall. It's about Ridley Road Market, Summerford Grove Estate, your local shop, your school and the school your kids go to. And just as Hackney should belong to Hackney residents, this administration is yours. Because the people of Hackney own Hackney, and it's time to take it back. That's why one of my first acts will be to do a full investigation into who owns Hackney, its buildings, its land, to begin getting these spaces back to the communities who desperately need them. Our plan is about getting the best basics right and making day-to-day easier, getting repairs done quickly, making food and energy cheaper, and rooting out racism in our schools. I'll fight the system that views housing as a way of making money rather than a universal right for every single person. I'll get more council houses from development. The people need somewhere affordable to stay. And I won't be silent about the government decisions that are harming Hackney residents, like continued austerity. It is both heart-wrenching and outrageous that something like 1 in 2 children in Hackney live in poverty. Every day I will work to fix this. Poverty isn't a fact, it's a political choice, and Hackney says no. And we will fix this by building a people-powered democracy. I need Hackney residents to hold me to account and to help me fight back against this broken system. I can't bring hope to Hackney on my own. We need to make hope together. Thank you.
To all the officers here today, doing an amazing job, just like you do every day across the council, thank you. I know how committed you are. I've seen it daily since I first became a councillor, and I know we're in for a long day, so thank you for all you do. To Zoe, you've shown great determination and resilience, and I know you'll have the support of the council to continue the good work we have done as a Labour administration over the last 24 years. To Sam, for your ideas, determination and tenacity, and to all of my Casno family who adopted me from day one, thank you. To Lewis, thank you to you, Corey, Lucy, and our networks across our CLPs and branches for the campaigning, creativity and sheer hard graft. To my Deputy Mayors, Cabinet and all Labour Group candidates, thank you. The number of doors you've knocked, the things you've learned from our residents, the casework you've raised, the strength you've shown, amazing. I have so much respect for each and every one of you. To our commitment to Hackney, the People's Borough, always leading the way. I'm proud of our investment in libraries, parks and play. Our leisure centres, Lido, canals, river reservoirs, our fantastic markets, great schools and nurseries, children and family hubs, new sites for children's homes, new GP surgeries where we brought the portico, a heritage at risk building back into use, council housing and local community energy to make us more secure. Our public realm, environmental ops team, climate leadership, happy birthday to David Attenborough, by the way, 100 years, and the talent everywhere in our arts, culture and businesses like a rising tide. To our incredible SEND, social care and here to help teams, so closely linked in with our voluntary and community sector to ensure support is always there for those who need it most. Thank you. It is a Labour Council that has made these things that we enjoy today possible. To our MPs, whether it's David as our Deputy Prime Minister, Diane standing in solidarity with us against the far right, Emily embracing our de Beauvoir communities, or Meg, who has to be one of the hardest working MPs in the country and who is out on the doorstep with us every step of the way. To the Cooperative Party and our members who, along with so many other MPs and friends, have joined us on the campaign trail, thank you. I know you all continue to make the case on behalf of the people of Hackney again and again. To my Mayor, Sir Sadiq Khan, thank you for your example in making sure Londoners know they are loved and wanted. And to my Labour government, you've got a lot of work to do, but thank you for the investment in housing, the Renters' Rights Act, the Employment Rights Act, lifting wages, tackling the energy crisis, and reviving relationships with Europe and bringing back the Erasmus scheme. I do need to highlight here that Hackney is a place of welcome. It is a newly accredited and proud borough of sanctuary. I know our councillors across parties will continue to make the case for the contributions made by migrants who have done so much to build and shape this borough. To my incredibly supportive office, my political assistant Laura, and the dedicated casework team, thank you. To my amazing Chief Exec, Dawn, your commitment securing and modernising the council, ensuring it is fair, anti-racist, and an institution to be proud of has forever won my respect. I am so happy to have had the opportunity to work with you. And to end on a personal note, to my sisters and our families, thank you for being there for my mum, who has dementia, and being so kind about me not being so present this last year. I promise I'll be able to step up again now. I really love you all. And if I may offer my final thank you to my son, who found the support I would like to see for every child in Hackney. A Shacklewell primary school boy who struggled with anxiety but was supported by CAMS. And then a Stoke Newington schoolboy who got into one of the best drama schools in the country and who is right now working away on a play with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Fred, you're amazing. Break a leg. Thank you, everyone.
I want to first say thank you everyone for supporting me who came out and supported me. I want to say thank you to returning officer and congratulations Zoe and sorry Caroline. I'm not a career politician. I've always maintained this. I'm a Hackney resident and what I was fighting for was what the citizens of Hackney was telling me. Now I'm not going to stop the fight. I'm going to continue the fight and I'm going to fight harder. To Zoe, I challenge you to please listen to the residents. Please make exemptions for community first responders that respond to cardiac arrest, that they can go through the LTN to respond to patients quickly and timely. I challenge you to listen to the residents on boundary roads that are distressed by the LTNs causing pollution. I challenge you to listen to the mothers, the fathers who have kids who are waiting for assessment, years for assessment. I challenge you. I challenge you to help the young people between the ages of 18 to 25, the forgotten kids, help them to get into jobs, get into apprenticeships, get them off the streets. I challenge you to help reduce the crime in Hackney. I challenge you to get Hackney moving again. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We are now going to start the next section of the count, which will be for our local ward councillors. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So it should be, I don't know if you're going to do